Harry.
How are you?
Hey,
Thanks for
thank you for the
coming.
invite, man. Really appreciate it. How do we do it with mask? Can you take it before?
You can have it on your chin.
Chin diaper. Yeah.
Exactly, chin diaper.
From South Park.
How are you?
Awesome. Yeah, touring with my fiance.
Pleasure.
Great. Yeah, no, we arrived yesterday at 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right. 2 a.m. the flight got in.
Yeah.
Or to your hotel.
Yeah, no, we slept for 7 hours, did some shopping, and I'm ready to train, guys.
All right, you look pumped already.
Oh, well, wait until the real pump comes.
So guys, this is Oliver. He's also known as the Dutch Giant. And brief introduction, you have a role in the Black-footed upcoming Marvel film and The Kingsman, right?
Yeah. I started bodybuilding because I wanted to be more secure about my body. I was growing so tall, 7'2" to 18. I was so thin. I was only 80 kilos, and over the years I gained 75 kilos, 155 now. And that got me thinking like, hey, the mountain, one of your friends got into the movies. Maybe I can do it as well. I found a movie agent, and now I'm in 6 movies that's coming out next year, including Marvel Black Widow and The Kingsman. Amazing dream coming through that bodybuilding made that success in the movie industry.
Oh, well, congratulations, 6 movies in 1 year.
And then COVID came, of course. So now it's down, but and all the movies are, of course, postponed. And I can't wait until the movies are out.
Same here. If you want to check out a small scene of a snippet, you can go check out the Kingsman trailer.
Yeah.
And you're in the scene when you're basically shoulder rushing this guy into the next wall.
Yeah, that's Ray Fiennes. If you don't know Ray Fiennes, he's the guy who plays Voldemort in Harry Potter. So I actually bumped Voldemort into the wall, so that was pretty fun.
Oh, the thing about Voldemort?
Yeah, he's the one who plays Voldemort.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
also,
it.
I'm in James Bond. Yeah, but also it's amazing when you're in a Marvel scene, all these actors. It was a crazy year 2019. I even had a casting in January just before COVID with Fort James Johnson to Rock. So I'm just wondering, when COVID is over, what will happen with the movie industry, and if I continue, that's great. But that's the main reason why I'm bodybuilding. Yeah.
And do you enjoy acting? Do you enjoy filming?
Yeah, it started with little things in the Netherlands, like little soap things and being a bodyguard, like simple things. But then you learn how to act with the camera, and if you have a little bit of talent, because I'm not going to casting for Marvel if I don't have anything like I can do it. So the things in Holland got me more confident, and that's how it started. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, give Oliver a warm welcome in the comment section below. And we're just going to do an arm workout today because, as he said, he just got in last night. So we don't want to kill him too early. We're going to build up to the heavy stuff, all right? So let's get to it.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is proudly sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So I'm a very visual guy, and this game is truly next gen for mobile games. Usually, I'm not a fan of turn-based style games, but I love RPGs, and I was willing to give it a try, and it won me over. There is no finish line. There is always something to do, and Raid is constantly dishing out huge updates. This month is called the Doom Tower. But before I explain that to you guys, I want to recommend which champion you should start with when you just get into the game, because there are so many champions, and to be honest, the game can seem a bit overwhelming when you first open it up. There's a lot to do and a lot to choose from. So I recommend Elhain. It's a high elf attack champion that excels really well at AoE and also single target. So it scales really well with character progression, so you'll have no time breezing through the content with this champion if you're a first time player. For this month, Raid got their biggest ever update. The main event here is the Doom Tower. It's a giant tower with 120 floors, a bunch of secret challenge rooms, and 12 seriously badass bosses to take on. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I just can't wait to dive in. On top of that, they're also releasing 14 awesome new champions just in time for the holidays, along with a whole host of holiday events and tournaments. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is click the link in the description box below. And if you're a new player, you'll get your free new Void champion, Bulwark. 50 gems, an XP booster, some energy refills, and even an ancient shard as soon as you get in game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. You can find me in-game under the name of Larry Wheels, and if you're quick enough, you can join my clan. It's that easy. Click the link in the description box below, and I'll see you in game.
كان توقعت وعدك man to a man. That was embarrassing there, okay? This is embarrassing. So this is how...
Just need 2 sets to
Oh yeah.
so we'll start with
5, 12, 20. So it'd be 5 heavy, but not AMRAP, not as many as possible. Just a heavy 5, then 12, and then 20. And we'll do them. We'll place them all here in front of us, so it's just back to back. But we'll do that. We'll do 3 rounds of that.
And this is warm-up? Or?
This is just a warm up. Yeah, you could take anything you like, whatever you.
Oh, there's so many ways here. Holland is
The lighter
really cheap,
ones are over
guys, if I
there.
see this.
Yeah. I got to get the blood from my neck from looking up back into my biceps.
Yeah, I just need 2 sets like this, and then.
Oh yeah, no rush. Same here.
Yeah.
I do arm wrestling more or less every 10 days, and my brachialis is very inflamed. So I do need extra whenever I do it myself.
There's one question I want to ask you because I sometimes have to do kickboxing lessons for the movie acting, but it's so complicated with bodybuilding because you're tired here, and then you have to punch, and then you get injuries. So combining sports with bodybuilding seems so hard. Isn't that the same with arm wrestling, that you're doing dangerous things that might complicate your bodybuilding or powerlifting? Or?
To an extent. So a lot of it comes down to timing. So around my arm wrestling workouts, I won't do any upper body training the day before or the day after. So the day before or day after either will be a rest day or lower body day.
Yeah.
So, and also you do build, your body does adapt really well. But even with that, you still need to listen to your body, and I learned that that's the amount of rest I need before I can get back to training anything outside of the table.
Well, this tip I needed a few years ago because I was one day bodybuilding, kickboxing, my body didn't get any rest, and then I got an injury in my elbow and everything. So you're really learning to listen to your body.
Exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, with arm wrestling, the problem is there's a challenger that wants to challenge you every now and then. Saying no.
It's very hard.
Yeah, when you know you should rest is the hard part.
Then it's going to say you're a chicken or something.
Well, maybe some of that, some peer pressure. Or this guy saying, come on, you can take him, you need to practice.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy to get wrapped up into it and forget, actually I should be wrestling today. But if you have discipline, and you listen to your body and you give yourself enough time to recover, just work around what's best for you. You can find a way to balance bodybuilding and kickboxing, or arm wrestling, bodybuilding and strongman. Absolutely, yeah.
You even see the splitting his biceps sometimes.
That's the torn one.
Yeah.
And then we'll switch to a bit of an easier curl.
So many repetitions.
They're engorged.
Yeah, that hurts. That should get the blood flowing.
Yeah, keep it supinated.
Oh, supinate, sorry.
Yeah. Nice. Yes. right. Bravo, brother. Yeah. All right. Drop and take the next one. Awesome. Now do 12. He gets it. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yes. Oh. Nice. Yeah, keep it supinated. Bang on 20. Okay. Yeah. Really focus on that squeeze at the top. Yeah.
Oh, it burns. Fuck.
Burns so good. Yes.
Come on.
Awesome.
I didn't count, but
That's all good. Hey, that was the failure.
yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah, that's holy crap.
The vein kicked in quick.
Yeah.
Like a fire hose going through your arm, you know?
Yeah, it really burns up. It's a nice, simple technique, but it's
Yeah,
very
high rep, high volume. I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Stamina's great. He's not out of breath, guys.
I will be now. Now I have to do the whole thing over again.
Nice, keep on. Sick. This is like 35 reps or something. 35 to 40. Nice one. Jesus Christ. Now for the people at home, this really sucks the energy out of you. It's such a simple exercise, but you go 3 times to failure.
And then the hands start to burn as well.
Yeah.
Holding it hard. Okay. 12 here. Yes. No problem. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Be going, brother. Come on. Up. Keep it supinated and a nice squeeze at the top. Yeah. Yes. No problem.
No cursing on YouTube.
Get those out. Come on, 2 more. Yes. 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 Oh, yeah. We will do just 2 instead of 3, yeah? So we'll just do a set with the 22s.
Till failure.
Keep it supinated to failure, and then with a 7.5.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, you got this.
I'm just quiet. I'm so.
That was nice.
That was it. I can't even hold on to them. My forearms are pumped.
Yeah, that's the Dutch pre-workout, guys. The pump. It's killing him.
Exactly. Oh my god, that acetylene. I got my veins fire. Yeah, for once I'm not the one dying. I actually still feel good. Breathing's under control. Heart rate's only at maybe 120.
Okay.
Not bad. Yeah. But oof, they are pumped.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh, that's freaky.
Even your delts are pumped.
Yeah. This weight is actually too heavy for me. It's too heavy.
Oh, we could drop it if you want.
I'll try.
It's too late now. You're committed. You're committed. Yep. 5 more. Yes. No problem. Yes. Keep that momentum. Keep it up.
Oh, fuck.
Keep it momentum. Let's go. Big breath. Come on. 2 more. Yes. Good. Oh, good. Nice. Yes. Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
The burn so much.
Squeeze. Yes. Yes. Yeah, 10 more. It's 2. 3.
Jesus.
Big air. Let's go. Yeah. 5 more, boss. Come on. 4 more.
No. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, the burn. Fuck. I'm kidding. Seriously, give me everything. 2 more. 1 more.
1 more. You're done. Yes. That was intense. I think you guys can feel the pump now yourselves. You know what that's like.
Jesus Christ. You feel numb.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. We did good here. We did good here.
That's really awesome because you see all those records, you know, like 1 rep, 5 reps, and in between he does this as well.
Absolutely. I mean, this is where you sculpt. This is where you build. Long way down, you know?
Yeah, it's my microphone, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, that's how they. Okay, awesome. So it was maybe your earphones for music. Yeah, this is where I build because there's a point where all I did was strength training.
And you didn't grow anymore.
Not at all. And you could tell with my physique that all I did was literally squat, bench, and deadlift.
Yeah.
I still had a peak and I still had a big chest, but when I started taking bodybuilding as seriously as I do strength training, that's when my physique really transformed. I mean, you've been doing it, how many, 4 years, 70 kg?
10 years. It took me 10 years to get
10 years.
75 kilos, yeah. But it's the same thing. I'm making a series. It's called Train Like a Giant. It's not out yet, but I'm learning people how I did it. And it's so nice to hear that he's actually telling what I'm telling in those episodes, is that you can't only do strength training to make a bodybuilding physique. That's, in my opinion, that's what I experienced.
Absolutely.
So one third of my training is stamina, 2/3 is hypertrophy, and the third one is strength. So each month I switched, which kept giving me the stimulus for growth. And that's something you're telling me as well. You had to do something next to the strength trainings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't do both at the same time. When it comes time to compete, I'm going to compete and focus only on bodybuilding. I mean, strength training takes the shelf for those 3 months or 4 months I've taken to prepare. And the same thing when I'm strength training. I'll dial back all the bodybuilding heavy intense volume for a few months until I'm ready to compete.
Yeah.
And then I'll switch. A cycle, for example, is 3 to 4 months for me. And then after that, it may be bodybuilding or strength training, then I alternate. But it's never both at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, the same with me. I change every month. I do for longer months because you already have a goal for competition and everything. Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome. But that's what I like to train with other people. You can see what they do and learn. And yeah, love it.
There's a lot of ways to skin the chicken, as they say. First top halfway, then bottom half. Okay.
Okay, this is half to the end.
Yes.
Okay.
And then from the end to half.
Okay.
Hey, you won. And let it relax at the end. Full.
6. And each time you try at least 7 times.
Yeah. 7, 7, 7. Give it a try. I mean, it's not made for giants, but it might still be okay.
Are all the machines in like your gym bigger just for you?
I mostly have to do free weights because I don't fit in the exercise. Just the most simple example is a bench press machine. I go here and click. I can't go here. My arms are so long.
Do you think maybe you should
Same with
make
leg
equipment
press.
for giants?
Yeah. Well, there are
Not
not enough people above to make the trend. Team with 10.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it's too much niche, but yeah, you just have to work around it. But for example, leg press, yeah, I can't press to full range. It's all those tiny things that don't help with bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So this is half 2,
Yes.
3, 4,
Yes.
5,
Up right here.
6, 7.
All right. Yep. Halfway up. Yep. All the way down. All the way down. Yep.
All the way down.
Yep. Now full. Yes. Yes. Drive. Drive. 2 more. Yes. Yes. It's all good. I love the pump. Love it.
Just on sick weight. Yeah, that's, you gave it your all. Yeah. I thought you said it was going to be easy arm training.
I should have said light, but not easy.
I told him I might be a little bit tired from the plane. He said, "Oh no, it's going to be an easy training, arm training." I'm looking forward to the next trainings if this is easy.
At least try to keep the intensity high.
Yeah. No, but it's even doing this is feeling heavy. It's
No, I feel like there's a wall somewhere in there stopping me.
yeah.
So
That's
much
it.
blood.
That's why it's so heavy. There's too much blood or something.
Lactic acid kicks in. Yeah, perfect. Yes. Oh, yep, all the way down. Yep. Yes. 2 reps. Let's go. Yes. Yes. 2 more.
Can you help?
Yep. Crank them out. Yep. Finish it. Squeeze. Yes.
I don't feel my arms anymore. It's my favorite word of the gym at the moment.
They're so hard and huge.
Hear that? Look.
I just have to say one thing. I wish I had his voice in my movies. That would be the most epic, evil laugh ever.
Maybe you could do like a
Work together.
voiceover.
Yeah. Well, you do my voiceovers.
Exactly. I'll be the filling for your voice. So, okay, we'll get to our first working set.
Yeah.
So it will be 10 here
Yeah.
and 10 here,
Yeah.
and we'll come back around.
30 reps.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the first and the third exercise are the same. So you start like this,
Yeah.
this, and this.
Exactly. When I'm putting my
When Larry washes his face, he does this.
Wait, save it for me. When I do my face routine in the morning, I have to kind of go like this, and my biceps are so big I can barely reach my face.
The most classic joke is if you can still wipe.
I have to go this way. You're laughing, but it's true.
My arms are so long, I don't have any problems. So.
Okay, first working set. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh.
The overhead is always more heavy, I think, than.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Sick.
When you're doing this is my favorite way to train triceps, especially the third head in the back, is 3 in a row. My triceps can really take a beating. So I need to do really high volume to see any development in my triceps, to get a good pump in my tricep. I have to keep the reps high. More the better when it comes to this, for me at least.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So the last 6 months, I have been training with some very intense bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Pro bodybuilders, Andrew Jack, Muhammad Foda, Samir, John Tishaban, like nearly a dozen different bodybuilders who all just take at most 45-second rest between sets.
Oh crap, yeah.
And it's definitely showing in my stamina today and my last couple of workouts.
Yeah.
I finally feel like I can, maybe not at their level yet, but it's improved a lot.
I'm amazed by his stamina because normally when powerlifters train with me in Netherlands and they don't do anything like this training, they can't keep up with me. Look how sweaty I am now and you're almost not. So that really says something to me. Yeah, I see the difference.
And you know, I haven't been doing any strength training aside from the strict curl and the dumbbell press I did. Everything else has been bodybuilding oriented.
Yeah.
And it took a long time. Like I thought in a couple of weeks I would adapt. But me, maybe what did you have, like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
2 months ago, literally on the floor,
Yeah.
like just like dying.
I was almost hyperventilating with the bicycle. But that was you also 6 months ago.
Yeah, like even worse. I was literally face down. If you if you see some of my videos from like 2-3 months ago and back, I'm like usually at the 20-minute mark, 15-minute mark, face down, my legs up on the bench. When people are fanning me.
Do you think it can eventually get you that, if you have your stamina also up, can get you to another level at strength? Because now that other stuff is so easy, you can try to go another level at strength again?
Yeah, absolutely. So stamina in strongman is just as important as strength because all the events in strongman are usually for time. In strongman, a lot of the events are time.
Yeah, of
and it's a race. So I 100% agree. Like if your conditioning is equal to your strength in strongman, you'll be world class.
Yeah, you need both.
Yeah, you definitely need both. But in powerlifting, you can get away with taking literally 20-minute rests in between sets. I've seen it. It's insane. Like when I was full-time powerlifting, I'd have 15 minutes minimum in between sets.
Wow.
3-hour-long workouts.
Oh, so different. Yeah.
Huge difference, yeah. Compared to having trained the last 9 months. The last thing I want to say is your weight. You're 155 kg.
Yeah.
For your height, maybe that's, I suppose, normal. I don't know what's normal when you're 7'2", but it makes a massive difference. When I was 135, I couldn't walk for 5 minutes without taking a break.
Yeah.
Like weight makes all the difference. How much calories you're taking, and
Yeah, and my the heart doctor, I went to a cardiologist. Yeah, exactly. They made a scan of my heart. They actually said my heart muscles are 3 times as thick as a normal person, but everything is really getting put together. He said if I saw this heart at a normal person, then I would send you to hospital. But he said it makes sense. It has to pump up 2.18 meters with strength exercises. So what do you expect? But yeah, the blood flow must be insane with this body, and also the oxygen and everything. Yeah, but that's good. I think that I don't only do strength, but also the drop sets, and that I get a little bit stamina at least.
absolutely.
You don't see that I have stamina now.
No, but they have to remember that you're 155 kg. You still are a giant. You know, now if you were 110 kg, 120 kg like me, and that'd be a different story. But 155, I'm only 125. You know, so that's a massive difference.
30 kilos.
Yeah, that's huge. Break them out, yes. Yes. Perfect. Last 10. Make it count. Make it count. Come on. Yes. No, finish. Let's go.
6.
Yes, that's you. 2 more. Let's go. Drive! Awesome. There's so much blood in my bicep, it's hard getting it back here. But we're doing our best.
Can I trouble you with a photo? Because I think we're the same size. Like we're the same.
Taking photo shoots in between Larry set.
Yeah, we're the same size, I think. Same size, right? You wouldn't be full even if you had me as a snack. You'd be like.
Nice, Larry.
Nice. A little over 18 months. I intend on going back to the States between April and summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
For especially back to family, or just you missed it, or?
Actually, my partner Nicole, drink Bata, has been here for 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, she's been here a while, and she's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Love UAE, love Dubai. I think it's the safest, cleanest country I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And I've done a fair amount of traveling in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I'll say city even. And I love my stay here, but I'm ready back to LA. Actually, I want to get into acting as well. If it's not acting, voiceovers, I think there is a future for me in that, and I know there's only so long I can be a YouTuber or a strength athlete. That's a short shelf life.
Oh, it's smart. You're looking for the future, not living on the moment.
Yeah, and I don't want to wait till it's too late to think, okay, I'm fizzling out, what do I do now? Like, I'm still going strong, but I don't want to wait till it's too late. So I think April to summer next time, as soon as I get there, go on auditions, get some voice acting work, just plant that seed and nurture it and see what happens, you know?
Yeah, seed and harvest.
Exactly.
Nice.
How long was it before you got your first role when you started?
No, the thing was, I had so many examples. My first example was Richard Kiel, James Bond, the man with the iron tooth.
Yes.
And he was actually exactly my height, 2'18". And then I saw Nathan Jones, incredible in Troy. Then I saw The Mountain and some other people. And that got me thinking in 2017, I need to find I want to do an audition and see if I can get into it. The thing was, it was so hard finding those auditions, but where do you start? I kept emailing those people in the credits from the movies, but never a response. And in a 2-year search, I found my first B horror movie, like a movie that didn't even got released. But I met my first agent there. And then after 2 years, he got me those castings where I could finally show myself. And in the third casting was The Kingsman. And the most funny thing was that my dream came true. I was on the right screen. And my agent said, well, don't get this is amazing, but it might be quiet for a year now because people need to see you on the screen and then the ball starts running. But that didn't happen. 3 months later I was on Marvel, then a Netflix movie, then I was in Gangs of London. Then I was playing versus Benedict Cumberbatch in Louis Wayne. Absolutely insane. It was from a little dream, like let's try it. That Marvel was my second movie. When I think back about it, I can still get tears from joy. You know, it's appreciation.
An amazing achievement.
But the tip I have to give you can't represent yourself in the movies. The casting directors will never send an email back to an actor. They only talk to agencies who have agents. The thing is that agents only earn money if they have actors that provide money. So that means that they only have good actors, so that skips a whole line of amateurs for the casting directors. So you have to find a good agent that believes in you. And I finally found an agent that was already 25 years in the business and had contacts with those casting directors. My agent was already 25 years in the business and already had contacts with those casting directors for the big movies. So he just sent an email, hey, I got this new client, he's 7'2", and then we got those castings in. And yeah, you only can get those castings, in my experience, if you have a guy who has connections.
Yes. Okay. 7 more. Crank them out, no problem. Nice. Breathe.
Okay.
No problem. 10 more. No problem. Big air. Aggressive here. This is the set where you grow. Come on. This is where you grow.
Can you drop it or not?
Yeah. Yes. 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 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Yes. Awesome. Killed it. Love it. All right, guys, wrapping up today's super intense, engorging arm pump workout here with the Dutch giant Oliver himself. And again, thank you so much for coming to Dubai. I can't wait for the next 13 days we have ahead of us. He's here for 2 weeks. That's right, 2 weeks. So we will be getting as much in together as we can. And I'd love to pick your brain off camera as well about acting and exactly what got you into bodybuilding. And about the bodybuilding stuff, or both, we can even do a separate video if you'd like.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I want to do one of my trainings with you, so I show how I train at home.
Sure,
So,
I'll be
you
happy to.
absolutely broke me, killed me, and I'm probably going to do more training, but at least one training I want to do my trainings with you. So.
It'll be interesting because, as you said, you don't fit in most of the machines. Even I, to be honest, have difficulty fitting in most of the equipment here. The hammer strength machines are just not made for big men, let alone giants, you know? So you said you use mostly free weights?
Yeah, well, but even hammer strength is probably the biggest brand in size in Holland as well. So you're right, if I don't fit in these machines, I don't fit in any brand.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
What do you have planned during your stay here in Dubai?
Yeah, so I'm here with my fiance, and I'm literally looking at YouTube top 10 Dubai things to do. But I'm sure you have many tips for me as you have been living here.
Absolutely,
yeah. Oh, and if I may, so my Instagram is The Dutch Giant. If you want to follow me through Hollywood, and also my YouTube channel, The Dutch Giant. We're gonna post our video as well. So,
please do. Please give him a follow, and not only for YouTube and Instagram content, but also for his endeavors in Hollywood, because he is making a big splash. You're going to see his face everywhere soon enough, especially during 2021. So please give him a follow. Link in the description box below, and stay tuned for more content for him and that together.
So thanks so much for the training.
Thank you for coming. And when I go to the Netherlands, how exactly where you're from, right? Where you say, Holland?
I'm very close to Amsterdam, so like 20 minutes.
You got to take us around. You got to take me to your gym.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to it. I've never been.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think you will love it, but it's very different Dubai. I'm like shocked here with all the buildings, and you will see a lot of flat farms.
Farms, really?
Oh yeah, flat grass, and it's so different. Yeah.
Do you live in a home back home? Like, do you intend on moving outside of the Netherlands one day, like to California, for example, for acting?
Well, I have my own online supermarket company.nl, so that's my main business.
Online supermarket?
Yeah, it's a very big web shop for athletes, like prep meals and everything. So that's my main job, and on the side I'm trying to be an actor, and that really worked out. All my movies so far were in the UK, and some auditions were in Los Angeles. But you always start with video auditions, whatever movie it is. So you don't really have to move as an actor. If they really want you, they will move you out for that movie. So at the moment I can still live around Amsterdam, which is really convenient for my business.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. All right, well, we'll end it on that note, guys. So please stay tuned for more content with Dutch Giant Albert and myself. See you guys in the next one.